Google's new flagship device for 2019 and into 2020 is the Pixel 4 XL, and of course it is the successor to the Pixel 3 XL. So let's compare the performance to see what you get from one year to the next. So we have the Pixel 4 XL with the Snapdragon 855 on the left hand side. We have the Pixel 3 XL with the Snapdragon 845 on the right hand side. So 2019 versus 2018. Now of course we're expecting the Pixel 4 XL to win. It would be a very strange world if it didn't, but the question is by how much. As we've just gone through the SQLite test there, we're now into the JSON test. A little bit, maybe a fraction of a second of a lead there by the Pixel 4 XL. Yes, that's been confirmed as we go into the compression test. However, the Pixel 3 XL still doing very well, keeping up fairly good with its now newer successor in the Pixel 4 XL. Now, a couple of things to mention. Both devices are running in Quad HD, so that's 1440 by 3040 for the Pixel 4 XL and 1440 by 2960 for the Pixel 3 XL. So a few more pixels that are getting pushed around there. Oh, pixels, get it, Pixel 4. A few more pixels being pushed around there by the Pixel 4 XL. However, roughly, very roughly, exactly the same. Another thing worth mentioning as we have come now into the blur test, and as the Pixel 4 XL came out of the blur test into the infinity scrolling test, it's beating up a bit of a lead now, over the Pixel 3 XL. I think this is going to be a definite win, but by how many seconds? As we now go into the smoke particle test, this will be interesting to see the difference between the two generations. What's it going to 19 frames a second there for the Pixel 4 XL, as now the Pixel 3 XL goes into the smoke test. Now, I was about to say, this is a full speed test G2.0, so we have the Unity test first, followed by that 14 frames a second, so quite a difference there in the frames a second in that smoke particle test. So we've got the Unity test now coming up on both devices, but after this we get the Unreal test. So this is Android versus Android. This is speed test G2.0, the full version, with two 3D tests, one written in Unity, one written in Unreal, to really show that we're using all the toolkits that are available, but many games are written in, so we can see the difference. Now we're coming through the forest now of this Unreal test. All of those leaves, all of that grass, all of those rocks need to be rendered as we go the way through it. And there we go. What's the final time going to be when this comes in? There it is. What, 2 minutes and 1.6 seconds. So now the clock is still ticking. So how long is the Pixel 3 XL going to take to finish the same Unity test as it goes through the forest there? And we're coming to the end. There we go. And what's the time? 2 minutes 15 seconds on the nose. So let's break down those scores and see exactly what happened. So as we'd expect, the Pixel 4 XL won with a time of 2 minutes, 1 second, 0.6. And the Pixel 3 XL came in at 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So where are those seconds differences? Let's look at the CPU, 49.9 versus 56.8. So a few seconds lead there for the Pixel 4, as you'd expect. Similar story when we get down to the mixed CPU, GPU, 28.9 versus 34.2. And then still a win by the Pixel 4 XL, but not by so much in the GPU test, 42.7 versus 43.9. So really biggest gains, it seems like, in the CPU department, and then some gains in the GPU department. But when you add it all up, 2 minutes and 1 second, 0.6 for the Pixel 4 XL, the overall winner in this test. My name's Gary Sims, this is SpeedTest G. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Please consider sticking around by subscribing to the channel. If you like to do Twittery things, don't forget that we have a Twitter account, SpeedTest_G. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.